Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. My beautiful women of Qur'an now. Welcome to this YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Binta Yahya. I am a life coach, mindset coach actually, and a ustadha. Been doing this for over 10 years. And I have this new program called Blessed Relationships, and we are launching the second cohort. And in that blessed relationship, we talk about different things, really different topics, so that we are giving you the tools to get ready to build your own blessed relationship. And one aspect that we touch in the program is spiritual sickness, because we have to be real. Shaitan loves to destroy marriages, and we need to be aware of what is happening. So in this video, we discuss how marriage problems are not always just communication or personality or lack of compatibility. Sometimes they are really signs of a spiritual sickness that is quietly grown in the heart. And I'm giving you a sample of what I discussed in the live blessed relationship. Take notes, watch it again, analyze if you're having issues right now, analyze what's going on with you, and pay attention. That might be one of the reasons. Some of the, remedies are very much available. Inshallah, I'll look at the description below and I'll put a few suggestions if you're going through something that you suspect is linked to spiritual sickness. This will be a good suggestion list for you to start. Enjoy the video. Bismillah. Last time we ended with how important it is for husband and wife to treat their marriage as an act of worship and to be aware that Shaitan is going to come between them. I mentioned the hadith where Shaitan, he actually praises his people who are able to push the man to divorce his wife. Like, this is like the person that he brings closer to him. So it tells you very much that divorce and discord in families is one of the top goals of Shaitan. And this is why it's so very important for us to know the different attacks that Shaitan can send our way. We also saw in Surah Araf, ayah 200, this ayah, and if an evil suggestion comes to you from Shaitan, then seek refuge in Allah. Indeed, Allah is hearing and knowing. And this is pretty much what this topic is going to be about. We're going to see the different ways that Shaitan pokes at us and comes to us. And then we're going to see the different ways that we seek refuge in Allah Azza wa Jal. So, Bismillah, we're going to look at the first spiritual sickness here that we see, and it's called sihr of separation. What is sihr? Sihr means sorcery. It really means it's a contract with jinns, evil jinns, and somebody who works with them to in exchange for money. So basically, you have two things. You have a person who works with jinns, so a human being who works with jinns. So he sold his soul to the devil. Okay, so he works with them for money. So basically, people go to him, they pay him, and they say, "I want you to do this harm." And so he will now send the jinn. He will work with the jinns. And the jinns, it's not really the money they're after. They are after the disbelief of the human being. So what are the benefits that the jinns get? They get the person is disbelieving, because when you start going to a sorcerer, a sahir, then immediately that takes you out of Islam. So the person who goes to that man goes into kufr. The man who's doing this is in kufr. And so the shayateen, they're happy about this. So that's what they get out of it. The human being that sold their soul to the devil, they trying to get money, but it just never works. If you go visit those people, they are not very wealthy at all. They're always needy, and subhanAllah, if they could help themselves, they would help themselves first, right? So it doesn't make sense that people go to them, but that's how it is. A type of sihr, the sihr of separation, is a type of sihr that is done to cause hatred, disunity, and separation between people. Okay, between people, and especially between husband and wife. In Surah Al-Baqarah, if you want to take out your mushaf, and you could actually, because I'm about to recite the ayah. So go to Surah Al-Baqarah and go to ayah, it's going to be ayah 102. This is, sorry, this is where you have the
where it's mentioned the sihr to divide husband and wife. So this is definitely from the Qur'an. We are not coming up with stuff here. Okay, let's look at the translation. They followed what the shayateen gave out falsely of the magic in the lifetime of Sulaiman alayhi salam. Sulaiman did not disbelieve, but the shayateen, the devils, disbelieved, teaching men magic and such things that came down at Babylon to the two angels Harut and Marut. But neither of these two angels taught anyone such things until they had said, "We are only for trial. So disbelieve not by learning this magic from us." And from these angels, people learned that by which they cause separation between man and his wife, but they could not thus harm anyone except by Allah's leave. And they learned that which harms them and did not profit them. They only learned what harmed them, basically. And indeed, they knew that the buyers of it, meaning the buyers of magic, would have no share in the hereafter, subhanAllah. And how bad indeed was that for which they sold their own selves, if they but knew. So, as I mentioned, these people sold their soul. They sold their souls. And so this is Ayah 102 in Surah Al-Baqarah. It teaches us that some people go and contract a sorcerer and jinns to come between a husband and a wife. This is real. This is not, this is Qur'an telling us that. This is real. This is happening. So your husband and wife, or you're about to get married, or you're single trying to understand about marriage in Islam, you need to be aware of this information. Okay? And so how does it happen? Usually, many times, the sahir, the sorcerer, will ask the person for the mother's name, and they will ask for some form of DNA. So it could be, hair, nails. This is why it's very important. Like if you cut your nails or, you have hair, like make sure you dispose of it really, really well. Meaning don't just let it open, try to put it in something, tissue, especially if you live with other people, family members, besides your spouse and your children. Okay. So anyway, the person will get that information. And if they cannot get these items, they will place the sihr next to the victim or mix it into their food and drink, many times into food and drink.
And all of a sudden, you cannot stand your husband. There are more and more fights in your household. And even the intimacy is not what it used to be, and it becomes painful or something is off about it. It could be that you are under attack. And so this is something that we talk about. And actually, some of the feedback that I got was one sister said it was a surprise for her. She learned something new. Another said that was actually her favorite part of the blessed relationships. So in blessed relationship, we discuss not only sihr, we discuss evil eye, we discuss, mas, which is jinn possessions. All jinns really contribute to destroying a marriage, because like I said at the beginning of the video, that is the main goal of shaitan. He loves for spouses to fall apart, be destroyed, so that he can, because when you destroy a home, you destroy a family, you destroy the ummah, one family at a time. So this is his angle, and we can't be sitting here ignorant. We have to actually make sure we protect ourselves. Sisters really benefited from this information. I have put in the description below something that you could start with if you are struggling with it. Just check the description below, check the comment section as well. You can start right away protecting yourself, shielding your soul, shielding your household and your marriage. And if you want to continue building a blessed relationship, join us. We have this second cohort starting, inshallah, soon. I'm taking applications. The link for the applications is also below in the description. So it's sisters only. Widows can join, single sisters, never got married, in the age of getting married, sisters who are married, have been married for years, but just want to, level up their marriage and really from an Islamic perspective. Maybe they entered the marriage in a secular way, but now, you know, they're in their deen and they want to make sure they're doing it the right way. This program is for all of you. And I look forward to meeting you in the Blessed Relationship cohort, bi'idhnillah. May Allah accept from us. Any good is from Him. Any mistake is from me and from the shaitan. And may Allah forgive me. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayh. I will see you inshallah in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Oh, by the way, this is a series. So if you want to check the video that I posted last week, it's looking at what comes between husband and wife from a slightly different angle as well. Assalamu alaikum.